I don't know who was it. Somebody, broke it. I came to work. When I came early morning, opened the shop. He was on the floor. I take bit personally, because only mine done. Somebody might be, I don't know, might be a bit drunk, or majority are okay, but 1-2%, yes, 5%, they are like that. Uneducated, drinking problem, some other problem as well. The kids have grown up, but the problem, one more problem is, one lot gone, the other lot come back. 95% community is backing me. That's why I'm here. I definitely be around. Yeah, I definitely around many years.
So I'm gonna take a walk down as it's a nice day, go see my mate Ali fishing. He's had a bit of bother with the police and that, been on the run, so he's keeping his head low at the minute. We're going to check on him and see how he's doing. This is home from home, this is. How you doing, mate? Don't get the police bothering you too much down here.
It's just quiet, isn't it? It's out the way. I like catching fish, obviously. I have a photograph, weigh them and put them back.
You put them back?
Yeah.
How come?
Just so I could catch them again. £36. It's my biggest fish, basically, that I've caught so far, anyway. It's making a joint down here when you're fishing, that ain't like you're in the town centre, smoking it around those little kids, is it, and stuff like that, so. All the kid knows if it's walking along that road, that bush stinks. That's all it'll think, innit? Fucking hell, mummy, that bush stinks. Yeah. Of course it does.
Tell us the story about the scar on your head.
Oh, well, obviously I bottled myself and that, you know what I mean?
This is what you do, innit? You know what I mean? Just on a casual day and that.
Nah, basically some boys started on me. They come out of the pub starting on me because I had an argument with my missus. And I basically pulled out a bottle of vodka and I just hit myself with it, basically, obviously saying, like, I'm not scared, innit? But obviously it done me more damage than they would have done me anyway. Went a bit far.
This is fucking lovely, mate. Paradise. Yeah, well, I'll give you a shout later, yeah? Alright, see you in a bit, boys. You wouldn't expect to find us down behind our council estate, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, we all dream of living in nice houses like this, but in reality, it ain't gonna happen, is it? You know what I mean? Like, we can only dream and hope.
Pitts, after only a few weeks out of prison, has reoffended. He is now under strict curfew at a friend's house.
Got work tomorrow. Yeah, because I don't know if we're just getting on it or whatever, having a drink and that, so also if you ain't got work, come have a drink with us. Trying to stay out of trouble, and it's nothing like to what it was before I went in. The sad thing, just having a drink with my mates, that was probably the only good thing to look forward to. Where I've been drinking every day now, all I've got to rely on at the moment is my job. If that falls through, then I think that's it, back on the drink again, which is fucking shit, but. I don't think going to jail is a bad thing or makes someone a bad person. So obviously if you do something wrong, you've got to pay the price for it. Some people can't handle it. You've got like special wings for faggots basically that can't handle it. And I always say, well, if you can't handle it, don't do crime then. There's nothing here to do except from drink. And I don't think they're ever going to change that. And until they do, I think that's what everyone's going to do. To carry on drinking and causing trouble, I think. If I had a kid, I'd make sure he brought up well and I'd just tell him to keep his head down at school. Obviously, he's going to drink and all that, but try and get him to keep it reasonable. So I wouldn't want my kid going through what I went through, or jail next. It is a waste of life.
His mum passed away, he went to jail not long after that, didn't he? He was like young, weren't he?
About 16.
He's just been in and out from them, really, hasn't he?
Yeah. What I last went to prison for, I'd done the crime about 2.5 years before I actually got sent to jail. It was just an ABH, just in a club, I bottled someone. So I was on bail for about 6 months, 7 months. And then when I got to court, my girlfriend was pregnant, so I went not guilty. And they can just ring you up any day and be like, you're in court tomorrow. Yeah, and in the end I got to court, my trial started. On my first day of my trial, I went guilty. And there's like, why have you gone not guilty all this time? And then at the last minute, pleaded guilty. And I was told her straight, I was like, because I wanted to see my daughter be born, innit?
Do you learn?
I didn't learn anyway, I didn't need to learn, I already knew. Do you know what I mean? I'm not stupid, I know when I'm doing things wrong.
Coops especially is someone who's like, if you leave him alone...
Yeah, if you leave him alone for a few days, he'll be in jail. Anger problems and stuff, like. You'll see him just walking the streets looking for trouble, do you know what I mean? Trying to go to jail.
Without sufficient evidence for the police to convict him, Coops has been rebailed.
I come out of jail and I was chilling with them lot, I didn't do nothing. I leave these, I get into trouble. When they come and raid at my house with semi-automatic guns, they're saying because I'm a risk to the police and the public and all that, and I've got history with knives, they had to do that.
So do you think you are a risk to the public?
Nah, not that much.
You try and look after them and that, do you know what I mean? Like, you try, but a lot of them are like beyond help.
Back outside the shop, Coops let slip that him and Gemma have had a falling out.
What's the matter with you? Yeah, 2 hours later, I kicked off.
Coops is back in prison. Gemma had to phone the police after an argument that turned sour resulted in him pulling a knife on her. Coops spent his 21st birthday behind bars. His young friend Harry offered to explain the situation.
Coops got in a bit of trouble with his girlfriend and that, and then we had a disagreement and we fell out. The day after, I see Gemma, and Gemma was like, "You seen Coops?" And I was like, "No, he ain't." And she was literally like, "Oh, well, I don't know if he's in hospital or not." I was like, "Why would he be in hospital?" And she was like, "I run him over." And I was like, "What do you mean you run him over?" And she's like, "Well, I didn't run him over. He jumped in front of the car." And Gemma rang the police on him and did a statement saying that Coops threatened to kill her and all that lot, which he did. But, yeah, it was nothing major. I'll see him like 2 days after that, and he said, I've got to go hand myself in. He's like, "I'm on the run from the police." And I was like, "Why, what you done?" And he was like, "Just all this shit with Gemma."
When he's angry or emotional, like, his way of dealing with it is hurting someone. Like, he don't know how to deal with his emotions. If he wants to hurt someone, he will hurt them, like, and 9 times out of 10, he will go for the knife draw and he will attempt to stab someone, because that's just how he's grown up. I know he wouldn't stab me, like, he wouldn't, because I know how to stop him, like, I know how to get him out of his, like, mad rage. So, like, I can control him in that sort of way.
Even if me and Coops are falling out, I was like, he's still my boy. So I wrote to him and that, just saying like a few memories about all that lot, like trying to cheer him up a bit. When they split up the last time and he went prison, she said he's never going to get back together. But she said to me, like, seeing him behind bars makes me love him more.
These were when it was in Bullingdon. They might have taken me away from you, but it's not for long. I'll be back soon. They can't keep me away from you. I hope we can sort things out between us. Just like give me a chance and I won't fuck it all up. And then he just goes on to say that he loves me. Yeah, this is his first letter to me. Like, it's just like him apologising and stuff for like the argument. Like a lot was said between us. Like we both said some like really horrible things and hurtful stuff. And then he just asks about the girls like a lot, like asking how they're doing and stuff. And then he's like, I told you I'll hand myself in, didn't I? First time I've ever done that. Because he would normally just run until they find him.
He's got quite a nice handwriting.
All that practice in jail, his handwriting, isn't it? We got back together when he was in jail. But he's fine now, he's just riding it out till he comes home. Yeah, every time I get a letter I'll cry, like, without fail I will cry. It's happy tears, like, because, like, obviously getting a letter from them, they're like little love letters, like when you're like a young kid and stuff, but some of it's quite hard, like when he says some stuff like they'll be out soon and stuff, like, it's hard to think, but my little girl's like counts down on the calendar, crosses off and everything. We're just like stronger, like obviously, because there's more trust built up, like if I'm standing by him while he's in jail, because like not many girls are going to stand by someone while they go to jail, are they? Like, let's face it, it's a complete test to prove like whether or not you're going to be a loyal girlfriend if you're going to stand by someone while they're in jail. Stand by them, don't you? Because when we're good, like we have got like a perfect relationship, we are like best friends, like, and it will just go back to normal happy families.
The police investigation against Coops has been dropped, and after 3 months of adult prison for the incident with Gemma, he's been released. Currently staying at a halfway house, he has got a job and is trying to get his life back on track. Coops and Gemma are still together. With every arrest, charge and conviction, opportunities for the boys of Saxon Road to break their cycle of reoffending diminish. And most of them would probably tell you they don't care. And while their neighbours might call them a menace, they refer to themselves as Saki's finest.